Hello, 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 beloved ones. 𝑶𝑾𝑵 here, the embodiment queen, your authentic self embodiment coach and quantum healer. Today, I'm just showing up to share with you some love because you are magnificent. At times, we forget. We forget because our focus is more on what is happening out there rather than within us. We don't connect to the essence that we are and just enjoy who we are. So I'm just here showing up today that we are programmed and conditioned to look for something and make it wrong about ourselves. The not enough syndrome. Sometimes you can look at the fact that you've got children. Sometimes it can be because you're divorced. I'm fat, I'm thin, I'm tall, I'm muscular. We're always looking for something. And the truth is that what is wrong is out there as much as what is right. When you look at yourself, or you just give yourself some time and look at yourself in the mirror, or even just connecting with yourself, just getting to feel your body. Because when I talk about embodiment, I'm talking about that alignment of your mind with your heart and your body, everything being one. That's you being in alignment. That's you being able to tune in and feel what your body is feeling, rather than always going to the mind and say, could you please interpret that for me? And then your mind checks in, opens the history, all those boxes and everything that you have packed, and some of them you have forgotten, and you can't even name them, because some of the things are things that happened when you were still a child. You didn't have any label to it, but it feels yucky. So your mind will bring in that feeling that and then, okay, that's what is. Now that as an adult, you interpret it however you interpret it. So when you are in alignment, you get to connect with all that you are. You get to feel and know what that is. And at times, even without even going into the knowing, just allow the feeling to come through rather than asking, am I allowed? Because at times you ask for permission. Is it okay for me to really feel joyful? When something, a pressure comes, it's kind of like, oh my God, that's just sadness. I don't want you here because whatever. It may mean that you are not positive enough and all that, and you are holding to the vibe rather than just allowing that music. I just love that I was once, because all that I'm speaking of is where I once was. And the beautiful experience that I went through was when I was taken on a journey where I could feel my emotions. And it was like a song that had that high tone, the medium one, the bass. It was just so beautiful. And that was the message that was just coming through to me to say, do you see how beautiful the experience of being human is? And that helped me to process what is coming through without resisting it, without labeling it, but just allowing. Because right now, as I'm speaking to you, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling myself. I'm all that. But yesterday and part of this morning, there was something that was just there. I didn't know what it was. And at times my mind was like, okay, fine, let's go find something. And I'm like, we don't have a name for this, and it's allowed to be here. I'm gonna pull a chair and give it to this, whatever that is, and allow it to be here, but invite it to that expansive vibration as well, and say this is also present. And if you open to embrace it, please. And now we are here and enjoying this vibration that we are in, and the message that is just coming through is own who you are. Because it doesn't matter how you look like. If your energy is in alignment, when you get into a room, people can feel your presence. As I always say, your energy gets to say hi before you can open your mouth. So when you just walk in, because at times probably you might remember this, because I'm one person who, as life was happening, at times I'll just be like, I just don't know. I don't know. Am I really that nothing? What do they see in her? Why did they leave me for her? And all the stories, but it's got nothing to do with me. It's got nothing to do with her. At times, it's just that she had that vibe, that energy that is magnetic, that is like I said, it's attractive, and it doesn't matter whether it's the opposite sex. When somebody is owning who they are, you can feel it. There is just something that calls you to them. There is something that makes you stop and pay attention and be like, wow, this is it's just amazing. And you just smile without even knowing why you're smiling. But that presence is magnetic. That presence is warm. That is something that just feels great to be around them. And this is why at times you just feel okay with you opening up and just sharing your heart with other people, because that's the space that they hold. And for some of you who are coaches, healers, and all that, it's not about being in the mind. Oh my God, what am I going to say? And all that. Embodiment is being able to just be present and hold space for your people and allow what needs to unfold to unfold. And it's not even about you being a coach or a healer. It's just you, because as parents, we even hold space for our children. As partners, we also hold space for our partners. And I believe some of you are out there maybe complaining to say, he never shares, all those stories. We always go there. But if you can get to own who you are, the beautiful thing is, instead of you focusing and trying to find something wrong for you to avoid, those who are not even in alignment with your energy, they get to leave your space and you feel okay with it, because they're not in alignment with the vibration that you're holding. So they get to excuse themselves, and you love them anyway in their absence. And those who are in alignment with you, they come through. So what is holding you back to really own who you are? What stories are you telling yourself? How would it feel like for you to start carving out all these beliefs, all these imprints, all these miasms? Sometimes it's all the interferences, which could be hexes, cases, entities, implants, and all. You get to let go of all that so that your magnificence can shine through. Because you deserve that, and you know at the core of your being that there is something about you. But the question is, are you willing to embrace it, or are you going to keep on pushing it away and focusing on the limitations? Or are you going to go after your dreams, just declaring to the universe to say, I'm tired of undermining who I am, of undermining my essence, of undermining my abilities. I am willing to embrace who I am, because I know I am magnificent. I am love embodied. It is the core of my being. And you can use whatever experiences that you had as a stepping stone so that they can propel you forward. And it doesn't happen to you. It happens for you and through you. You allow all that to pass through you and come out even better and more content, embodied, showing up with your presence, not disrespecting yourself, not lying to yourself, always telling yourself the truth. As I say that, some of the things when I talk about respect, we get to look at whether we are telling ourselves the truth, whether we respect ourselves. We get to look at those things and align with who you are. So I just came here to share that you deserve to own who you are, and you are magnificent. Much love to you.